Hello everyone and welcome to the fourth round of the TGP Series. We are at the Sakhir International Circuit in Bahrain. Qualify predictable 7th actually, because that's really around where I'm qualifying this season. And Bahrain was certainly different because it's one of the only times I've ever had someone hit me to my advantage at the time. It's one of the first ever times I can remember. It's the only time I can remember actually, looking back on it. We got the typical front runners with DLT on the front row, I think. I'm not sure. It could be Deadly Cowpat, but I'm not sure. Got my teammate on the mediums, and I'm on the softs. As Plasma Impulse behind, Deadly Cowpat just next to me, my old teammate, who I did a noob awareness recently, because he is a noob. He could have hit me for that reason. Anyway. The lights go out and I get a blistering start straight past Deadly Cowpat, straight past Arte, and I'm looking at Brandon and he's giving me no space, so I'm going to have to use the pits at entry, and somebody's hit me right at the back and I go flying up into first place, and then I lose to second because Brandon has the line, and I'm up into second place from 7th and I got hit. So there was obviously a collision along the left hand side of the leaders as well, because that's why I went up to this position. But really rather amazing actually if you think about it. But I am behind Brandon now, going in second sector with DLT behind me. Now Bahrain, it's an odd circuit for me because occasionally it looks like I have pace around here, but then I just drop off. Now the way that I drive these cars on F1 2012 is I have a good pace early on compared to everybody, but then my pace gets comparatively worse while everyone else's gets better, which is why my fastest laps, as I got hit by DLT here by the way, I spun and he went into me, so it was really half and half incident. Not really that bothered by it as I wait for Simoncelli. But the way I drive these cars, I mean, at the start of the race usually I have the pace, better pace than some of the front runners like Brandon or occasionally Sam and those kind of people, but then at the end of the race you see the fastest laps and you see me like 1.5 seconds off, because I just can't extract that kind of lap time at the end unless I'm on fresh tyres, which is, you know, it just happens. But I've already had my pit stop, as you see, because I'm on the different tyres, and I've got Justin Midget sliding around in front of me, and I'm going to try and overtake Justin Midget soon, and he's driving everywhere. Not quite sure what's going on here, as he goes off the circuit and then rejoins straight into me, which I can't do anything about, so I'm going to have to kind of jockey my way out of it. Drastic Midget, of course, the host of the former Xbox League, and I tried to go round his outside on this bit of the track. Now I had a great battle last season here in this spot with Sam and I think Arte at the time. But I think I've got Arte behind me right now, and Drastic Midget I think is slowed just to get my DRS, which, you know, is a tactic. I don't particularly agree with it though, because it kind of stems the whole rating attitude, because otherwise the real F1 drivers would be using it because it gives you an advantage, but they don't. So it's a bit it's very artificial. But Drastic Midget's approaching me now, and I've used all my curves as a defence, and has he gone deep? He has gone deep, and I'm going to try go round his outside. I've got no curves left, I think. Yeah, I've got no curves. Oh, I had a little bit of curves left, but I get past, and now I'm behind Simoncelli on lap 10, and I'm in 11th place trying to get a point. And we've got Kells, who's looking very slow in front of us. I think he's made a mistake, and me and Simoncelli are looking to pounce on Kells. Now of course the problem here is that Simoncelli is going to pick up the DRS, so it's going to be harder for me behind them to get past. But I pull off a spectacular overtake over the two of them, straight down the inside. Don't kind of outbrake myself, but then I manage it. But except for that, that's really it for Bahrain. Not that much excitement. As I think that Kells hit Simoncelli here going down into this corner. Yeah. So that kind of stems the entire battle, and that's pretty much it for the rest of the race. You know, nothing exciting happening. But I finish in 8th place, so oops, it's an okay result. So this has been Alex Stop. and I'll see you in Catalonia.